Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Mr. Ads 2.0. I'm back at it again with another video. This video today is going to show you how to create a Facebook business page for your business. No matter what type of business you got, no matter what industry you in, this could work for anybody. If you got a home-based business, if your business is not out there all the way, they show you how to get on there digital, how to create a business. We're going to actually have a complete walkthrough on exactly how to set this up the correct way. Because once you set this business page up the correct way, you can get everything you want. Leads, everything will come into your business. You'll get people to message you. You'll have conversations with people. Everything will be set up the right way so you know how to do it. But this is just to show you how to set your business up online for Facebook to create a Facebook business page. And then we'll go later on and we'll create a separate video on how to do an Instagram business page too. So further ado, let's get started. All right, so first thing you want to do is log into your personal Facebook account. That's the first thing you want to do is log into your personal Facebook account. If you don't have a personal Facebook account, you need to get one. In order to do anything inside of Facebook, you will need a personal Facebook account. All right, I preferably want you to work on desktop, which is most important. Because, I mean, you could do it on mobile too, but it's best if you work on desktop because you could do everything that you would need to do that I'm going to show you in this video. So just make sure you pay attention and just go along with me. And if you got any questions besides on what I'm about to show you, just comment below and I'll be sure to answer it. I even create a short video and send it to you privately if needed. So let's get started. So the first thing you want to do if you're on a desktop, you want to go up here to where it say create. Once you hit create, you got different options. So then you got the page where you can connect and share with customers or fans. You could do advertisements. You could do advertisements your business, your brand, your organization. You could create a group where if you want a private group, if it's just you want to talk about certain situations or certain things, you can have a group for that. If you want to have an event, you have an event going on, a local event or an event online, you want somebody to be a part of it, then you can put an event there and it's just bring people together with a public or private event. And then you got the marketplace listings where you can sell items into people in the community, which is cool. It's kind of like a new like eBay, but it's like for Facebook. It's really interactive. I actually bought the monitor that I'm recording on right now from a guy from Marketplace. It was like a gaming monitor. It was a little expensive, but he gave it to me for a great price. Because I looked it up and I was like, I got to get this one. I'd like to play games too, but let's not go off topic. Fundraiser, if you have a fundraiser that you have going on, something might be going on for like a local, anything local or just international that you may want to do, you can create all of those. But further ado, let's go to pages. We're going to literally create a page from scratch. When I say from scratch, we're going to put everything we need to put in here. So this video might be a little lengthy, but it'd be worth it. You can rewind it, but I want to make sure you get all your questions answered and let's get into it. So let's say create a page, connect your business, yourself, or your cause to the worldwide community of people on Facebook to get started. Choose a page category. Now you got business and brand. A lot of people, they want to go for business and brand because if they have a business or they got a brand that they really want to show. Business more like brick and mortar and stuff like that. Any business is a business, but if you got a specific brand that you want to actually get out there, then you want to showcase your products, your services, spotlight your brand, and reach more customers on Facebook. Then we're going to focus on this section. This is a section where, this is a section that we're actually going to focus on here, but I'm going to talk a little bit about community and the public figure. If you're in a community and you have something going on, it's more like churches and stuff like that, that might want to get into this, or organization, a team or a group or club. And if you're a public figure, like you somebody that's funny online and you like to do certain stuff, or you got like a certain influence that you may have, then you want to focus here. Going into deeper ads for that, you got a certain limitations and certain things you can do. So now let's go into here. Let's get started. So I'm going to create a business name and I'm going to focus here, but I'm going to create this about a dental. I'm going to do dental because that's what I primarily work with. I primarily work with dentist offices and medical professionals. So I'm just going to go for what I know because it's better for me. You can do this literally for your business. I don't care what type of business you have. You can literally do this for your business. So let's create a page name. We're going to name this Count. I like to do this the right way. Count Dental. That's what we're going to call this. It's fake name. It's never been, I don't know. It might be real. It might be somebody out there with Count Dental. But then you want to go to dentist, general office. Me, I always like to put cosmetic because that's pretty much. And then for address, I'm just going to put 123. Let me see. Let me get that right. We're going to use 123 Sesame Street. Okay. And the city, we're going to just put Novi, Michigan. The zip for Novi, I think, is 4 8167. Yeah, that's it. So then we can do a phone number, which is optional. You can not show your address or whatever you want to do. And then you're going to go to continue. And once you hit continue, it's time to get started. So give it a second, let it load. Sometimes it works fast, sometimes it works slow. And here we go. So now you want to upload a profile picture. So we don't have one yet. So let's go create a profile picture. So the way I create profile pictures, I use canva.com. As you can see up here at the top, canva.com. This helps me create profile pictures for when I'm creating Facebook pages. So you go here, get a custom dimension. I know Facebook is 180 by 180 as the dimension sizes, but here you can do YouTube channel art, Facebook covers, YouTube thumbnails, YouTube intro, Facebook posts, desktop wallpapers, animated social media posts. You can do posters, logos, video. You can do presentations if you got a flyer, anything, infographics, or anything you want to set up, business cards, resume, brochure, invitations, and all that stuff. It's pretty intense. I'll let you just go in there and look at it and take a look for yourself. But you can create a lot of different type of graphics, which is good, and it's free too. It's free. For the most part, it's free. If you want to get into the more advanced, crazy stuff but you can really just start it for free and use it. So we're going to go here. Boom. And then once this comes up, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go to here to upload, because we're going to upload some stuff. So I'm going to upload the logo. Let's go to, let me see. I know I got a logo, something in here for this. Boom, we got a dental logo here. So we're gonna grab this dental logo. And then we're gonna put this here, but we're gonna kind of shrink it like this, so that way it can show up in the Facebook page the correct way. So you're gonna shrink it just about right there, like this. And then you just name it. We're just gonna put dental, what do we name the page? I'm sorry, let me go back. Okay, all right, we got it. So then we're gonna name this, we're just gonna say dental Facebook profile picture, and then you're gonna download it. And then when you download this, boom, it's just really simple. Then you save it. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna dental profile picture, YouTube channel. Yep. Then we save it just like that. We're gonna actually come back here again because we're gonna have to create a Facebook cover photo. So then you want to go here, then you want to go back. Then once you exit that out, you go Facebook cover photo, and then once you get to the cover photo, you give it a second. Okay. Now for this being a dental website, we want to actually put something in there for dentistry. So let's go here. And then I think it's under 401. Okay, we're gonna use this image here. So you want to kind of stretch this out without distorting the image as much. So you want to do something like this. You don't have to be super perfect, but you just want to get it in there just enough. So we're gonna shrink this down just about right there to where the smiles show. And then we're just gonna do dental Facebook cover photo. I'm literally walking y'all through on exactly how to do this. Like, I want to make sure that you get a full understanding of this. So then I do this, copy just in case. And then I go to download here. And then I'm just gonna save it. Boom. All right, now we got our Facebook profile picture and we got our cover photo. So now we're gonna go to upload picture. So then boom, we're gonna go right here to dental Facebook profile pic. We're gonna do this. It's gonna ask us to get the dimensions and all that. It's gonna make us scale it. So then you wanna go to upload cover photo. We're gonna go here. We just created that too. If you're on desktop, this is the best way to do it. So we're gonna create this like this. It's a little spacing on the side, but it's okay. It's just show you how to get this done. Okay, our cover photo is not gonna show up yet until we get done actually setting up the complete page, but it's already doing everything they need to do in the background. So we pretty much good from there. The next thing you want to focus on immediately is your button. So I always set this up first so that people can learn more about the business. If they want to book an appointment with you, if they want to contact you, shop with you, download your app, or play a game, most thing you want people to do is to contact you. Now, they can sign up. They can just contact you. They can send you a message. They can call you or anything like that. So I like to call because I like when people reach out directly and just make a phone call. So then we're going to just put a fake number here. We'll just put 313-555-5555. And then we'll put save, and boom. Now that part's set up, we're going to actually walk through. There's nothing here. Pretty much on the page right now, there's nothing here. So it showed that everything has been set up. You see how the cover photo is actually there, but it's just here now. So it being Count Dental. This is going to be, let me show you the complete setup here. So then you want to go to page info and stuff like that. So let's go to page info. And it's here going to give you just the basic information about the actual, it's going to give you the basic information about the office. So we just say, I'll give it a quick description. Count Dental provides, dental services. Right, then we're going to go to save changes here, and you're just going to complete this, and then we're just going to do 313-555-5555, and then we're just going to do save changes, and then you can enter a website. I'm just going to put www.google.com just for this purpose only, just for this video. Save changes, make sure all that's saved. Email, you can have info. If you have a business email, you'll put info at whatever your domain is. We're just going to put countdental.com. That actually sounds kind of like a cool dentist office though. To be serious. So it's invalid email address. Please check your email. Okay, then we could just do count. I wonder if it's going to pick it up now. Dental shift at gmail.com. Let's see if you pull it. Okay. All right, that works. Hopefully somebody don't have a dentist office named Count Dental. I'm gonna have to Google that at the end and see if somebody got a dentist office called Count Dental. That'd be funny. Since you already put the address and everything in there it's gonna give you the actual address, and I don't believe that that's the actual address. It say 123 Sesame Street is right here in Novi, Michigan. That is absolutely crazy. Then you put your business hours. We're just gonna put Monday 9 to 5, Tuesday 9 to 5, but you can go in there and change it for the days that you're open, and then you just hit save here. And then you can do your price range too, depending on what your prices is. If you got a higher end business, then obviously you want to put more money signs, more dollar signs. I just leave it as unspecified because you never know. You might got different things. We ain't got to do to impress them not right now, not at all. But you just use it as unspecified because then you ain't got to worry about that right now. You'll worry about that some later. So then you want to complete the about section. So everything is pretty much complete here. I'll just put something small like this, just something like that. And then it's going to ask you to complete the about section so people can find your page. It's going to keep reminding you. It's going to do that. So don't let that worry you. But you see now the page info and everything is already set up. And you want to get here. Once you get to the actual page info. Okay, let me go back to general because sometimes they want to. Okay. You can go through general. Let's start with general first. You want to go through here and do page visibility. You want to page publish. You want it publish. You want anyone can publish to the page. Anyone can add photos or videos to the page. If you want to go through there, you can go through these things. I'm not going to go too far into detail with these because this will make this video really long on exactly what you want to do. If you want to allow people to go inside of there and post on there and actually post and interact and stuff like that, but you'll be able to. You will have to accept it, or admin of the page will have to accept that post before it goes live. So that's most important that you check that. News feed, audience, and stuff like that. This is the ability to narrow the potential audience or the news feed and limit the visibility of your post. I leave that on. I just don't touch that. Posting and story sharing, you want to allow people to share your stories. Obviously, you want more eyes on your business, so you want to kind of make it as open as possible without getting too crazy. And then messages, you want people to be able to message your page privately. Of course, you want to do that because this may be a question you may ask or something you may say to someone, and you don't want their business on top of just showing out on Facebook publicly. and you want to allow people to only allow people who tag and stuff like that, tags photos and post on it and tag it and things like that. Page location for effect. Other people can use your page location for photos and video frames and effects like that. I kind of leave a lot of this stuff alone. I do fix the profanity filter. So like certain profanity words that you want to go in there, if somebody may say ass, shit, damn, or anything like that, you'll want to block that. You can block it because you don't want nobody to go in there and say something crazy and then everybody see it. So Facebook will allow them to post it, but it'll hide the actual post. So then you got similar pages and suggestions. So if you got to recommend it to the others, if you got similar pages that's similar to your business that you may want to recommend, or maybe another business page that you created that you want to actually recommend people to once they follow that page, then you want to go in there and edit that too as well. Page updates are automatically published when the update of the page info reach a milestone or receives reviews and more. So then you want to get an ability to write posts in multiple languages. Of course, I turn that on because I have a lot of friends and a lot of some of my partners are Lebanese, and they from Lebanon, so they speak different language. They speak more Arabic and things like that. And I have friends that are from Mexico and they speak Spanish and anything like that. Or I have people from Singapore and they talk a different language too. And so I always make sure I keep it open so that people can, they can interact with each other inside that page. And you don't want to do comment rankings. I do that so like the most recent comment can show, or the comment that's getting the most attention or something like that gets pushed to the top. So downloading Facebook is allowed. I allow that because I like for people to share my posts and my information and stuff like that. And this, if you want to just merge a page, if you have a page already and you want to actually merge this into another page, then you can do that. If you want to remove the page, you can delete the page. People can go live inside of your page and have a watch party and stuff like that. That's pretty much about general information there. So let's go over to page info. I say play around in the general section, because then you can go in there, you can learn different stuff, and you can try different things. Even if you messed up, you can just go back and just change a button. Literally, just remember what you clicked on, and just go back and change it to that. So then you got the description of the businesses as we did earlier. Like I said, sometimes it'll show that red arrow up here, and it'll be like, hey, you got to update your page info, constantly do it. You'll be like, I did it all. But it's just, all you have to do is refresh the page. So it's going to keep reminding you. So then you want to get as many categories as possible. So if you're a cosmetic dentist, you want to keep it cosmetic dentistry. Then you might want to say, just type. So you can go here. Oops. So you start typing your keyword. You can just put dentist dental office. Then you can put, let me just get this. Put as many categories as related to your actual industry. So then you want to do this. If you do ortho, it only lets you do 3. Yeah, if you do that. So I just focus with ortho. So orthodontist, or if you do like teeth whitening services, and then you do anything like that, you want to try to get as many things as relevant categories to your business as possible. So I do dentist and dental office so that people will know. Then you just go to save changes. If you have an extension for your phone, you may want to do that. If you have an extension for your business, you always want to show your website, because you want to drive people to your website too. So that it helps with ranking inside of Google for SEO purposes only. Also put your email, stuff like that. We kind of went over this, so I'm gonna kind of lightly just go over there. Just always show if your place has Wi-Fi. You can put the Wi-Fi name here if you want to, and then when people get in there, they be like, oh, okay, we know what Wi-Fi to get on. That's some people, they really advance into Facebook and want to look for that type of stuff. Then you can just go to located in. If it's located inside of a plaza or a certain area, maybe a professional building, then you got a certain location. You also want to put that there. Service areas, you want to let people know. If you're like doing services in like certain cities, you want to put your surrounding cities inside of there too, so that people will know that you're in that area. Your time, your hours and stuff like that, and your presence. You don't really have to worry about this here. You don't really have to worry about price range. You can leave it as unspecified. And you always want to put your privacy policy too, so that people can understand exactly what's going on. So let's go over to messaging. Now, when you get to messaging, one of my favorite parts, because I love interacting with people. You can use the simple things like you can use the return key if you want to message people. So a lot of times you can have it automated. So when somebody messages your business, you want to have a message that automatically comes back to them. so you can interact with them, so you can catch their attention. Like you could have something to say, hey, we may be out the office, or thank you for interacting with our page. We would answer your requests as soon as possible. Once you get further into more of the advanced marketing, advanced messaging, I'll actually go over that part right here. It say advanced messaging. We'll get to that part in a minute. I'm not going to go too deep because that is some crazy stuff, but it's easy to do once you know exactly what you're trying to do and set it up. It'll help you in the long run. So just the general settings. Just the return key. If you hit the enter key, then you'll send a message. I always turn this off. Reason being is because when I hit the enter key, I want to actually create a space. You know, I might want to make a paragraph or something, and I don't want to accidentally send it. Then got to send another one. That kind of gets annoying, so I just turn it off myself. And then you can do the automated responses and stuff like that. That's what I was telling you about earlier. And then you can show a greeting. Greet people before they send your page a message or greeting. You can turn that on, and you can create something special inside of there and just say hey, and then have the person name, because Facebook has the URL. It has a certain key that keys in and lets you know, like, okay, this person name is such and such. All right, it's going to read your profile and say thank you for getting in touch with us on Messenger. Please send us any questions you may have. You can go in there and make it custom to you and what you got going on. And this is your Messenger link. Until you add your page info, it's going to have this number here until you actually get a page name. Hopefully we can get Count Dental. I don't know. I'm going to try to keep that just for testing pages purposes only. And then you can add Messenger to your website. Now this part right here is more for, it's kind of advanced. So you might want to have a developer or someone to be able to go in there and add the code in there for you so that you can have a messenger pop up in the lower right hand corner. So you want to be able to message from your website and stuff like that. So during the messenger conversation, you can set up automated responses, so you can customize them and actually set these up to be sent to people. That's automated response inside your messenger. So if they say a certain word, or they say a certain, or they go into a certain a funnel step that you may have, you want to have this set up, because if they ask a certain question, or if they answer a certain question, you want to have these messages constantly pop up to keep them going. And this helps you weed out tire kickers and stuff like that. So it says show who's sending messages on behalf of your page. You can do that. I don't recommend that, because then it'll go and show like they interacted with Tom, or if they interacted with Jasmine, or they interacted with anybody. You really don't want that unless that person specifically put their name out there. Then let them do that. But as far as it letting them see, no, because it'll show their personal profile. And a lot of times you don't want your personal profile on your business page, because if you get a customer that's angry and they may go in there and say something, and they may start following you on social media, then you start harassing you and stuff like that, you don't kind of want that. So that's just a quick overview of messaging, which I think you should really get into and set up for your business too, because it's really good. I use it for mine. I use it for my clients, and everything is great. So templates and tabs is important too. So you want to set up your templates and tabs section when my laptop lets me do what I want to do. So then so if you're a service-based business, let's go in here. So if you have services, you can view the details. It just show you how it set itself up for service-based businesses. If you're just a regular business, I'm guessing that's more just like a accountant or something. It could be anything like that. If you want the business layout, you can have that set up. If you have venues, so if you're a promoter, or you always throw parties or anything like that, or you have a concert, anything you may have set up. You may want to watch movies, or you may have your own movie theater, then you want to have that part set up. Non-profit for the organizations, it have tabs and everything. It'll actually show you how to set up each tab, and I'm gonna show you. It'll focus on a certain point that most organizations or most businesses really focus on when they create a business. If you're a politician, I have a good friend, he's a politician, Jewel Jones. He's one of the state reps in Michigan. Shout out to Jewel Jones. I had to say that. Great guy, young guy, man. So then if you're a restaurant, or you have a cafe or anything like that, then it helps show people like these are things that I want to focus on as a cafe. We're gonna go to detail. You'll understand what I'm saying. So shopping, if you have an e-commerce store, anything like that. If you have a video page, you create memes. I love memes. Who don't love memes? If you have a video page or anything like that, it'll focus primarily on your video. And if you just want a standard one, and just people can go through and scroll, that's for people who may just want to go through and scroll. So let's go to services. Now I'm going to show you what I was talking about. So this is how it will show up. So this is our current template. So what's inside the current template is services is designed to help people find your services and get in touch. So it put the buttons on page. It encouraged people to take action that you have selected. Buttons on toolbar. So it's like, follow, share, and save. Then you got the tabs. Here go the tabs here, and this will be on the side. So this kind of, you can organize these the way you want to, but obviously you wanted to have home, services. If you are a business like a brick and mortar or just an e-commerce business online, you're gonna have reviews, but you would have shop before you have reviews, and then because that's what people want to do. They always want to shop if you got an e-commerce business. And then offers. If you got offers or anything like that, it put it in order on how people would interact with your business under that certain category. So if you got if you're a dental office, you may want to have this right here as your template. You want to actually have this template set up here, which is going to be great for your business because it'll put everything in order on what Facebook see people do constantly. So, and then let's go back. So now say if it was just a regular business here, it's the same thing, pretty much is the same thing, but you notice community moved up. A lot of things changed, the offers and stuff like that moved out the way. So this is the template that you have here. And then let's go to venues. I guarantee it's going to have like music and videos and stuff like that up first. See, events, it have home, then it have events, and it'll list your upcoming events, your videos, your photos, your posts, and it kind of takes certain things out of there too that you won't need as a venue if you have a venue template. So that's going to nonprofit. So if you have a nonprofit organization, then it'll constantly focus on things that it need to focus on, which is home, about, events, photos, videos, the community. You notice the community is working its way up, so people can see what's on the page. It got groups. If you have a group that page may be linked to, is something important. Then you have reviews, offers, posts, and things like that. So let's go down some more. If you're a politician, if you have a page set up, you want people to send you a message because you want people to interact with you more like that. Then you got like, follow, share, save, more for that. And it's home, about, videos, because a lot of politicians, they do a lot of videos and stuff like that, and they actually do posts. You see how it's organizing this for the actual service or the actual business that you may have. They really focus on that. So then let's go down to restaurant and cafes. I'm just gonna go through all of them. You can get directions. You see how the buttons are starting to change too. You get directions. Same thing, like, follow, share, save. Off home, you get offers such as coupons and things like that, reviews, photos, posts, videos, events, about, communities, and stuff like that. So then let's go down here. I think we got a couple more. We're just gonna go through them. And then you got shopping. And the button is just encourage people to take action on what they selected. And you got home, events, posts, reviews, photos, shop, offers, groups, community, and things like that, videos, and about. So you notice the change is starting to come in there. I think I did. Okay, let's go to video page. And then you see it again. This video page is designed to showcase your video content on your page. So it primarily wants to show your video. So it's home, and then videos. Absolutely. Video is like one of the greatest things ever. That's why you're watching this video, because it's easier. If you would have been reading all of this, it would have been crazy. So, not saying it's not possible, but you could do it. So we're gonna go to standard. Standard is just people to encourage to take action on what they selected. Like, follow, share, save, the same thing, and it's just more about posts. It's more like that. This template here, this standard template is pretty much set up like your regular Facebook profile. That's pretty much it. So we're gonna go to exit this out, and now you can see here. Once you get onto the tabs, you can have the tabs, you can rearrange, you can use default tabs. So say if I was like, hey, I got a dental office and I'm really funny and I like for people to watch my videos, I put my videos here. Obviously can't put it over home. And then I just put my service, my reviews, and then shop probably it'd be all the way at the bottom, because I don't think you're really pretty much shop inside of a dentist office unless you buy stuff when you go inside the office. If you want to, they may have a water pick or something that you may want to buy from them. Then you want to have about here. Let's just see. I like reviews up there. And then offers. I'll say you could put offers after about. That's what I do. And then photos, if you want before and afters and stuff like that. People can actually go in here, and I'm gonna actually put photos here because I think that's important. Posts, yeah, it can come up there. You can put posts in there too as well. Before events and stuff like that. And you can do the community where they interact, and then shop, like I said, at the bottom. So you can interact with stuff like that. That's pretty cool. So then you want to go to post attributions. Give this thing some time. So it's let you know. So when you go in there and you like and you share a post or you do anything like that, once you give people page roles, I'll show you how page roles work. But you can post as Count Dental. That's what you would want to. You want to post as it depends. So if it's me set up, I'm going to, since it's my page, I will interact as myself. Personally, as the owner only should interact as should post as their own personal profile if they want to. but that shows the human interaction when people are interacting with your business. And when people are interacting with a business, with a person, a human, instead of a business, they're more likely to do business with you. So you can choose either or, but I like to set it up like that. Then notifications is another one here. So once you get to the notification section, I kind of like this stuff to not show every time something happens. So you can get a notification on Facebook for each time the event or anything like that happens. I kind of don't like to be notified every second when something goes on. I like to give it time through the day, because then you get distracted and you don't get to work like you want to. So then I just go to get one notification every 12 to 24 hours on all activity that's happened on there, messages, emails, and things like that. I don't really like to check the notifications too much, because you'll get distracted from what you're doing. If you're working on a project or something like that, you get distracted. Maybe an angry customer, and a lot of times you don't want to. A lot of times I feel like some people like interacting while people's angry. Things don't go as well as planned. But when you give it time, or anything happens like that, you take it down. You give them time to reconsider and think about things like that too. So that's good for notifications. It's pretty simple. You can have it as set up as text message or anything you want to have it set up as. Let's go to advanced messaging. Give it a second. Okay, now you got the advanced messaging. You can whitelist domains. You can allow plugins and stuff like that if you want to actually put on there. I'm not gonna go too deep into detail with this, because this thing is crazy. So you can have this is what advanced messaging is pretty much good for. If you got subscription messaging, this allows your page to send non-promotional content on a recurring basis. So if you have people that's like following your page, you can have something that pop up to say, the message that you may create about a promo or something that you may be doing. You may want to give to people, and you can just send it out there to people if you want to. And then you can do one-time notification. This allows your page to send message to people in Messenger that may fall outside of the 24-hour messaging window. Only people who have chosen to receive each one-time notification will receive one. That's mostly for people like me who don't like to get 100 notifications in a day, because gosh, my phone blows up all day. And if it's just want to get more info about people and stuff like that, then you can have that set up. This is more like as you see it say, this business allows you to integrations connected to your page to access specific info such as gender and things like that. This is when you want to go really into detail, and people can send you stuff like this privately through Messenger if you want to get more information about them. And you can do high volume messages. Just keep your access to your inbox. If your page sends too many messages in Messenger in a short time period, or is consistently sending messages or receiving in a large number of conversations at the same time, your page will lose access to inbox. Your page should then begin managing messages through the platform API. So this is like, if you have a business page and you constantly emailing people back and forth, Facebook don't want people to get irritated. Messenger was just a messenger platform, but Facebook owns it. But they don't want people to get irritated, so they'll like slow you down. They'll ban you for a couple hours, or maybe you can only send one message every so many minutes, every so many hours. And if you get really bad, it's so many days. They'll put you in Facebook jail. You'll be banned for a while until they give you that feature back. So now let's go to page roles. So page roles, you can assign new people. If you want to add somebody to this page, you can type their name. As you see me here, I'm already an admin. I don't want to put anybody's name up there or anything like that. So if you have a friend, or you have a colleague, or anybody that may work in your business that you may want to, or a marketer, or a digital marketer, or an agency, or anything like that, you want to give them access so they can go on there and post on behalf of for you. Then you want to give them access through here. And you assign a page role. Now you can either use the email, or you can use the name. Once you type in their username, email, or anything like that, it'll come up here, and it come up with a picture, so you don't do the wrong one. Because gosh, you don't want the wrong person to get access to your business page and do some crazy stuff and shut you down or anything like that. And a lot of times you want to give them a moderator or editor or admin access. Depending on the person, I give them admin access. Because if they want to go on there and they want to do just pretty much anything, then I just let them do it if I trust them, especially if they're if I'm paying them to do work for me. I give them admin access and stuff like that. And it allows them to go in there and do whatever they want. You can have them as a moderator. They can go change a few little things, look over a couple things, add posts and stuff like that. And then you can add them as an advertiser. Now, as an advertiser, they'll be able to put inside of their Facebook Messenger their Facebook account, so they can go in there and create ads for your business. I now put that video up there too. It'll come up at the top right now, so that you'll be able to see that the video about creating Facebook advertising and stuff like that and give people access. And then it's an analyst. If you want to just go overlook on the analytics and stuff like that, he could just go over it and just do simple things. So then you got people on other pages. Here you can see people on other pages that are like Count Dental. So if you want to get stuff like that from a list of people who liked your page, you can look at the similarities. You can remove people from a page who liked your page or anything like that, or you can ban them. This is important if you got people that's constantly going in there saying crazy things that you don't feel is suitable for your audience. You can literally ban them from the page and they don't ever be able to post. They would be immediately removed from the page, and that's kind of important. So you want to get preferred page audience. Let's move there. Give it some time to load. Okay. To simplify our settings, it said remove this. They removed this. Okay, so they removed this feature now. But you can go in there and you can edit, reflect who's most likely to contact and connect with your page. They did have this feature there before. Like I say, Facebook updates so much. Like, man, it's crazy. But you can still add and do stuff like that into to certain countries, age restriction and stuff like that. So we're not going to sit on that. Authorizations. Let's go here. So you got authorizations for ads about social and social issues, elections and politics and stuff like that. You always want to put your country where you may run ads in. I'm in United States, so I click United States and let you know that that it's paid for. If it's like a sponsored post or anything like that, if like a politician or something like that, and you are ever like a lot of times people do like Fashion Nova ads and they just say sponsored, paid for by XYZ party, or it can say if it was by Fashion Nova or anything like that, or Nike. It can be anything, a paid partnership. This is mostly what there's for, and it's authorizations, and you can actually start adding people. You got to confirm your identity. You have to really go into this so that they would know, and then you have a link disclaimer and stuff like that. You can have an authorized link for Instagram accounts too, and you can create and manage disclaimers and stuff like that. You can create your own, so you can create a new one after you get started and verify who you are. Then you'll be pretty much good for there. This is more for like advertising. If you are branded, and that's why it's about to go to branded content. So I'm gonna just click on this and I'm gonna click back. I don't want to go too far into this. I'm just gonna go over the overview of it. So if you got a collaboration, you collab with somebody, and your branded content, your settings are now available in your branded content collabs manager. It's easy to control who partner pages are approved and the tags that may post you. It's about if they move to a different part of Facebook, and if you join a business collab manager, you'll be able to see and connect with a wider range of high quality creators. Use collaboration tools to simplify future partnerships and manage all branded content activities in one place. This is more for more advanced if you into paid partnerships with people. A lot of times nowadays, and being an influencer, it's more for your influencer or anything like that. Then you'll get a paid partnership program that you actually want to set up, and then you want to allow certain pages so you can so they can tag you into their posts. We're not going to go too deep into that. I can set up another video. Comment below if you want me to. I can show you. I have a friend that's actually I have a couple friends that's actually influencers, so we can do that. Instagram page. Let's go here. We actually set this up. I'll show you how to set this up in another video. But it's just basically going to create another, you're going to connect your Instagram business account too. So after you watch the video on how to create an Instagram business account, then you're going to come back here. Don't forget to come back here and connect that Instagram account to this Facebook business account too. So that way you can create ads for Instagram right directly on Facebook, and it's easier. You can add admins, you can respond to comments, you can respond to messages that's actually inside that inbox. So make sure that you add that too. Let's go over here to featured. Like I said, y'all, this stuff is pretty much easy. It's really cool, but I just want to give y'all a walkthrough, and that way you can get a full understanding on actually how to set this up. And it say likes. It's other pages that you may like as Count Dental. So say if you was in the dental industry, or you might be in the automotive or anything like that, you may like another dentist page. You may like let me see, another automotive shop. You may like nail tech, lash tech. You may like somebody else's page, and it'll just pretty much show you like okay, this is who I like. It'll show you exactly, so you can go through and find out who you're interacting with. Now let's go to cross posting, which I think is cool. This is a really cool feature, I think, that's inside of Facebook. So you can add another page. So you can read this. It say add pages to CrossPost. CrossPost allows you and another page to post videos on each other's behalf, which is really cool. So if you are an influencer and you're working with somebody and y'all both record the same video, or y'all have the same commercial or anything like that, or it's just for your dental office, you may be partnered with another dental office, or you have a bunch of offices into one. Then you can allow, so if you're going to do an event for this, you're going to have all this set up. So it's really cool. It's a real great feature, and you just add that page, they add you back, and it just basically you'll be able to just cross network with each other pretty much. So they just page support inbox. So here's where you can just go through. You can talk to Facebook if you got certain requests or anything happen. Like anything issue that happens, Facebook creates a ticket, and this is where you can see where all your info at. If you have anything, if you have something that got banned or something that got deleted, you can see it there. Let's look at Wi-Fi network. So when you get to Wi-Fi network, so it's adding your public network. It will show people when your business. So when people come to your business, they want to look for your network. You can just name it as Count Dental. Oops. Sometimes I type too fast. Count Dental Wi-Fi. You can just put save. So now when people come in and they try to get on your Wi-Fi, it's already there, set up as Count Dental, so they know exactly what your Wi-Fi name is. And it's just page management history. Like I said, I'm going over all the tabs right now, so that you'll be able to understand how to go in there and set this stuff up. So then you can go in here and you can see what I've changed or what's anybody else changed inside of here. The page manager, the date they changed it, the time they changed it, in the stamps. And you can do activity log too, which will just show us how the activity is. It can show us what happens today. If you change your business hours, anything like that. It's pretty much the same thing, and it just show you exactly what's going on. You can filter it by if it was a video or anything that was posted, a poll or event or offers or anything like that. Then you'll want to pay attention to that. Just to check your activity log. It's always good to check your activity so that you'll know what's going on inside of there if you have somebody else working inside of there. So then you want to go back to your page, and let's just look over the page real fast. This stuff is really cool, really easy to set up. Now you see, now it got everything like it was supposed to get, and here's the Facebook cover photo. It's going to actually look amazing. If this was a real dental actual photo, it'd be pretty cool. I think that'd be pretty sweet. So then you go here, let's go back over here. So then you can go here, you can go to edit page info and stuff like that too. Now it's going to bring up a little box. So now this little box is going to come up and you can edit your page info really quick. You can add your contact information, the Wi-Fi. You can do things like that, do more, and that's just the stuff that you don't really have to pay attention to that stuff down there. And then let's go over this, and you can view the page as a visitor. We can go to that real fast in a second, and then we can go to Ad Center. Edit page info and stuff like that. So let's go over here to Ad Center, and this is, let's look at it. So say if you had an ad that you wanted to create, that you already created on the back end of Facebook from the video that I posted on how to create a Facebook ad. You can create something simple here, but I never recommend boosting the post. Never boost the post. Never boost the post. Absolutely not. And it just show you your advertising summary, and then you can look at your inbox too. And it's going to go over here. Please do not show my personal inbox Facebook, because y'all do weird stuff like that. So if somebody sent you a message or anything like that, then it'll pop up here, your notifications and stuff like that. It'll all pop up here. You can go to main. You can go to done. You can go to spam. If somebody spammed your box or anything like that, you can look at your automated responses, your comments, and more and things like that, which is really important. So then you want to look at... I'm not going to hit notifications because I don't want my personal business to come up. So then you hit that for you. If you want to know some notifications about your page, or if anybody interacted or done anything, then you'll want to know that. So then we're going to go to Insights. This is really good. This is outstanding. Insights is everything. If you're not tracking analytics, you're not tracking what you're doing, how can you really prove the results that you're getting and what's going on? So you can look at the last 7 days, last 28 days, today and yesterday. Now you always want to look at your organic and paid. So you can look at that stuff, and you can look at your actions on page, what people are doing, your page views, your page previews, your page likes, your page posts, your story reach, the recommendations. You can look at the post engagement, the videos, the page followers, or anything like that, the orders if they came through. You can look at that type of stuff there, and you can see how it'll give you the actual metrics, like how many people was reached organically. That mean they just seen it on their own without you actually going to paid advertising. Excuse me. And then you can look at all that other stuff. See, now that I put my location, it gave me other dental offices that have you know, they have similarities to me, so I can see like the total page likes. I can look at the stuff like that, and it'll let you do insight for stuff like that. And this is good for marketers if they're actually looking at this. If you're a digital marketer, you can look at this and you can see what people are actually doing. And you can view more. You can see more suggested pages and stuff like that. That's actually in your business if you want to reach out to them and you can help them. Like somebody that got 45 likes, 276 likes. Not to get off topic. That's just something I just throw in there just so people can understand. You go to publishing tools and page quality. So let's go to publishing tools. It's going to take us to, give it a second. Sometime it loads slow because it got a lot of information that it wants to show you and give you. And let's see. Okay. And then you can go in here, you can look at schedule posts. If you have a post that you may want to schedule, you got story archives, you have draft posts or something that you want to create. Something may got in the way. You can look at the expiring posts, videos, video libraries, videos that you can cross post, like I said, with another page. You can go to Creator Studio, which is really cool. I create a separate video on Creator Studio because this allows you to create content. Great, outstanding content. You can have edits, you can download music, you can use sounds, certain sounds. You can do a lot of stuff inside of there. I think the Creator Studio is actually amazing. You can look at your branded content, the posts to reviews. Look at your posts, and this is where you get into deeper forms. You can create lead forms. You can create forms for your business inside of Facebook, so you can get their information as far as their name, their number, their email, and you can ask more questions deeper into that. But that's stuff you can do for your lead forms. You can look at your shop. If you got pending orders, if you have orders, you can look at the instant experience. Now, this is something I'm going to create a really separate video for because this is really, really, really cool. It basically creates its own landing page inside of Facebook that's really fast. When I say fast, it's really fast and very interactive. So then let's just go look at the page quality here. And obviously we just created this page, so we got no page restrictions or violations. You always want to check this to make sure that you're not violating anything for Facebook, because once you violate something inside of Facebook, yes, they will ban you. They will shut your account down. You do not want that to happen, please. So let's go over to edit page info. Again, you can go inside there and let's just look at this. Okay, everything's already set up. It's already done. That's pretty much it. And we're going to go back to the page, and there's something that I wanted to show you. Once Facebook lets me do this, just give me a second. So then you can go here too. So this is one of my favorite. You go to page transparency. You can click here, and then what happens is it'll show you if that page is actually running ads and what the ad they're running. You go to your ad library. You can look at the page history. You can look at the page name has not changed. You can look who's they're merged with and stuff like that. And you can go to see more and look into deeper things like that. So let's just scroll down. Make sure we got this. And then you can view the page as a visitor. So now this would have looked like if a visitor was to come to your page. They'll see your recent activity, your recent posts, or anything like that. And you see how this pops up. You can have your own automated messages inside of there. Your own automated messages, just like that. And that's pretty much last thing that I want to show you that's really, 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 really important. So when you go here, this is how you're going to create a username for your page. So you want to go to the about section. And as you see how I got the Facebook, this would be the messenger m.e. It'd be m.me. / and then have all these numbers. So once you set this up, you want to also go in here and create a Facebook user page. You want to create a username for your page. So you got to hope that your name is good. So we name this page Count Dental. I hope nobody has this, because if not, then we can, I don't want to mess it up. Okay. So you see how it gave me the green check mark. Now, if I put, any other name, let's just put, Nike, right? I'm gonna get an X. So if the name is available, then you'll put Count Dental. And then you'll have it here and it'll show up as Count Dental. I'm not going to actually take that username because there may be somebody who may create an actual Count Dental, and I don't want to steal that from them. I'm going to give them the chance to be able to get that name. That's just me and my ethics. I just don't want to do nothing wrong to anybody or mess anything up for anybody. But make sure that you create your business, your username for your page. That way, when you tell people to follow you, you can have an @ so that, you know, most people post that, like me, how I have my Instagram or my YouTube or my Facebook or my Snapchat always have the @ and it gives the actual name so that you can find me easily and you'll see my logo that comes up. So that's something that you'll want to do. That's really, really, really important. And that's pretty much it. I give you the basic overview. You can create a story too to tell more about your business. You can put a video or anything like that inside of there, a photo or anything. You can tell about your business and make a post. And it'll just show everything here. So that's pretty much about this video. I want to say thank y'all for coming to this video. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I just really I want to thank y'all. And I really appreciate it. So if you got any questions, just don't forget to comment below. Anything you may want to ask me, I will be more than happy to answer it. So thank you for coming to this video, and y'all have a great one.